Hi, I'm Will.
Hi, I'm Tess.
And welcome to Blabbermouths! My God, Tess, I feel like we are cut from the same cloth in so many ways.
We are.
I am so happy to have you on the podcast today.
I'm so excited to be here.
Oh my gosh. It's an honor. You are as much of a blabbermouth as I am in so many ways, like I said before. For those who don't know, she is a content creator. She's a video producer. She's a comedian. She's a fan of Beyonce, just like me. She's my age. We're literally...
We are.
Are we the same, right?
I'm 29.
Oh, fuck. I'm 28.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
old for your...
Yeah, I was old.
You were...
So this is a big thing about me. I am the senior video producer here at Betches.
Yes.
I do a lot of original content. Maybe you've seen it, but mostly known as being old. Because and this is normal for
Yes.
people, I repeated 6th grade when I switched schools
Totally
because
normal.
I have ADHD and dyslexia.
What a dangerous cocktail.
But I'm fun,
Yes.
you know?
Oh my God.
So I couldn't read. It was super distracting.
Yep.
Which is why I'm in entertainment, but I had to repeat 6th grade because numbers are difficult. And that's fine.
That's totally fine.
But yeah, everyone knew me as like, oh, you're old. So I am old.
Oh,
But for my grade.
But for your grade.
But for my grade.
We did graduate the same year
Same
then,
year.
technically.
Right.
We are the same
But
age.
I am old.
You are old, but we are the same.
We are the same but old.
Same but old. Yeah, so Tess, who are you, your origin, how you got to Betches.
Right.
You don't have to share everything, of course, but whatever you want to share.
I'm Tess, senior video producer. Origin story. Middle child. Needed attention. Found the theater. Became a thespian. Music, singing, comedy. Majored in acting. Elon University.
Go Husks.
What are
What are
they?
they?
Phoenix. We're the Phoenix. We rise from the ashes because one of the buildings burned down. It was a whole thing.
Oh my God, one of my buildings burned down, but in 1920.
Oh, okay.
While you were there?
Yeah. wait. Oh, I remember that because I'm old.
Because you're old.
And then did comedy, moved to New York, stand up, video, sketch, ran in a wedding dress, viral.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was a marathon, right?
I ran a half marathon in a wedding dress.
Insert
twice.
clip.
Promise to run 13.1 miles with me through the hills and flat roads of Brooklyn.
I do.
Halfway down, wherever to go.
Super fun. Highly recommend if you're looking for attention, buy a wedding dress. $70 on Amazon. It'll come tomorrow.
But I can't remember if you found love in that moment. Brief love?
So I ran it and I did like a fake wedding with one of my friends who's
Yeah.
a runner. Well, that kind of like went viral. I was running in a dress for a while.
Yeah.
And I did a fake wedding and
Incredible.
my now current boyfriend came to that show.
Shut up.
Who went to my high school. So like we didn't talk at all. And then all of a
Did
sudden.
you know of each other at all?
A little, but enough for me to be like, oh my God, he's coming to my show.
Yeah.
And I remember being on stage in a full wedding dress looking out and being like,
Holy
oh my God.
I'm gonna
he's
marry
on my
that
show. And then he looked at me and he's like, okay, great. I found one in a wedding dress, all prepped and ready. So wear a wedding dress. Your husband will find you.
Wow. I like that manifestation because it's like, buy the dress, the event will find you.
Exactly. To be clear, I'm not married, but like,
But I mean,
but I just think it's fun. I think
like
like
that.
wear what you want and like
Yeah.
if you want to get married, wear a wedding dress.
hell yeah. That's
Clearly
incredible.
advertising. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's my story.
I love that. And how long have you been at Betches?
4 years? It's been-
Incredible.
I'm like a senior.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm entering my sophomore year.
Yeah, but remember, I'm old.
No, so it tracks. It really
tracks,
tracks.
it really tracks.
Well, Tess, I'm excited that you're here. We also have another fun event coming up together. We're going to LA next week. Actually,
are.
while this is airing, we're going to be in LA.
Yeah.
And we're going to the Send Help premiere of Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien, their new movie, horror comedy.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for it. Do you love horror films?
So I've been in one. 2. I've been cast as like girl in woods who doesn't know where she's going, goes missing twice.
Oh my God.
So that's kind of my
Typecast?
vibe.
You're
Yeah, I'm
typecast?
typecast as like, she doesn't know what's happening.
Did you die in these films or could you come back for the
No,
sequel?
I lived to the end for both.
Oh, good for you.
So Final Girl, which was great.
You're final girl, so you can come back.
Yeah, so I loved being in them because you're covered in blood, you're screaming and running and like so much fun.
So much fun.
But watching, I'm very annoying. I'm very like visceral. Like I'll be like, or like, no. Like I have to like say stuff.
Yeah.
And I think for other people that's entertaining, but also could be very annoying. So I'm excited to see how I react.
Yes. I'm excited to see you react to it.
Do you like horror films?
I actually do. I really have I don't like the ones that are like ghost this, ghost that. It's like snooze. I know they exist, but not like that. Okay.
We get it.
We
You're
get
still
it.
here.
Yeah. I think the ones that really get me are the realistic horror. Like I love the Scream franchise. That of course is a little crazy.
Wait, that's the realistic one?
I guess in my mind it's like, okay, I very well could believe there's a serial killer hunting all my friends. 'Cause
Dressed
we're-
like that?
I don't don't know. Maybe true. Maybe he's dressed like in normal plain clothes.
Like, yeah, I could see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that is just a little pick me of it all. It's like, or like, I'm gonna go. Like, it's just like, come on.
Okay, fine. I do like that film, but I like films that are like educated horror films. I think Send Help is going to be one.
Yeah.
I think Ready or Not, horror that you're like, you actually watch it and you're like, wait, that was done really well. I was guessing the whole time. Good plot twist that seemed believable.
Yeah.
And I could see this happening in real life. As creepy and scary as that sounds, that's where I like horror
See,
films.
I like the ghosty kind of ones.
Oh, you do?
Because I do think that could happen in real life, but you can't control. Like, if there's another human, you kind of know how to defeat it. But
That's
like
fair.
a ghost, you have to be a little more creative.
Ooh.
So you're like, ooh, how are they going to get about this?
I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so it elevates the creativity. Well, that also makes me think of Tess and I are hopefully
writing a horror
film.
Yeah.
We can't tell you too many details because you snitches and bitches out there are going to try to steal this incredible idea.
Yes.
But we literally came across it when we were shopping for
Like a Halloween costume.
Oh, we were doing like Halloween costume and
We were getting cloaks.
We were getting cloaks.
And we went to Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
And there are all these amazing masks and
It was like
yeah, they're all
genuinely scary.
It's really kind of scary. I screamed when we walked in. There was
Yeah.
like a animatronic.
You know what
Wait,
that was?
animatronic?
It was like an animatronic. Yeah.
Is that how you say that?
Yeah, I think
Animatronic.
so.
There was this animatronic beast, and it moved when you came in, and I screamed
You did.
out loud. And they looked like, "What is wrong with this girl?" And then we were like, "What happened? What would happen if Night at the Museum was at a Halloween store?"
Oh my God.
And we went through this whole thing.
Yeah.
And so catch us in like
2027?
2030.
2030. I like that's more realistic
2030,
with
yeah.
our timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like going to be a horror comedy film. Me and Tess are besties that are just like, oh my gosh, we weren't going to go out tonight. It's Halloween.
And we need a costume.
And we need a costume.
And then we get locked in because we're like trying on stuff or whatever. We have to figure these pieces
pieces
out.
out.
Like, we've got big prop holes, just so you know. There are lots of pot holes.
There are.
But all the beings come to life and we have
we're
to
all
figure
like,
out how to get out.
oh my gosh, we were trying to get out of here.
And some of them are nice. Like, some of them are really funny.
Some of them might develop a relationship with.
I think you fall in love.
I might fall in love.
Wait, yeah, you fell in love with one of
Yes.
them, and you were like, I have to stay here.
I have to stay
and
here.
I was like, you need to come out of the
Sometimes you're
store.
like, no, we need to go home. Like, we could die. And then we're like, no, but Tessa, I'm never going to find love in real life.
Yeah,
like,
you're never gonna find
this
love in the
is
city.
it.
This is it. And so you stay, and the only time I can see you is
It's
on Halloween.
Eve. It's really got all the great makings of a horror comedy film.
So stupid.
So I'm excited
love
for that
it.
one.
Me
That
too.
we'll keep you updated, Blabberheads, on when that's coming.
Yeah.
So don't worry.
So funny.
I feel like we've talked a little bit of pop culture. I know you're not as pop culture related, or you don't keep up with it as much. Am I fair to say that,
Yeah,
judgment?
I live under a rock.
Okay.
I really just don't come out of there. I love my imagination, and I tend to stay there.
Okay, and I really appreciate and respect that fact because, not everyone can know all of it like me.
I live by hearsay. What I hear and what people say is what I listen to. I really, like, I'll look and I'll listen. But
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I
that's-
like a live version. I don't.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I like that because I'm going to try to play a new game with you, Tess.
Okay.
It's called Does This Matter?
Okay.
And it's going to be figure out, does this matter to you? Does it perk an interest? Do you want to know more about it? Or are you just like, I have no idea and do not want to know anything about it?
Okay.
So I'm just going to like spitfire a bunch of random topics that are currently happening that I want your POV on.
Okay.
All right. So first one, do you care that Scream 7 is coming out on February 27th?
Not at all.
Perfect.
Not even a little.
Does this matter that Zara Larsson and PinkPantheress music video for the stateside remix is coming?
I have no idea who either of those people are. Zara is a singer.
Yes.
Pink Panther.
PinkPantheress, yes.
Okay. If it's not Steve Martin, I don't know who it is. I don't.
Okay, good.
They're coming in with a music video?
Yeah, it's like all a buzz on gay Twitter and gay TikTok. These two Kia Asylum girls. I don't think you know what that term means either.
don't.
We'll refer you back to
I was
the
like,
first
Kia
episode.
Lorada, isn't that a car? Wait, what is it called?
The Kia Asylum.
What's the car called?
I just thought a Kia, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that Trevor Noah is hosting the Grammys.
Okay, I really like Trevor Noah.
I do too, but he kind of sucks at it.
Really?
I feel like he's a low-hanging fruit comedian in this scene.
You do have to be, though. Like,
I
you
know.
can't really, like,
'Cause
it's
people
hard
are-
to do that job.
Yeah.
But I also think the Grammys doesn't seem like I don't know. I don't really watch any of those award shows.
That's fair.
I'm in my rock.
You're
I'm
in,
under
see,
my rock.
You're under your rock.
And I just, when people talk about things, I go, I'll probably look that up. Yeah.
Would you be open to ever hosting like a show like that?
Of course I would.
I know that's, okay, that's a loaded question. Which one would you want to do? What do you think is the ultimate goal as a comedian? People say the Oscars.
I just want to be on Dancing with the Stars. Like, what? I don't care. I just want to dance with the I want to be the star in Dancing with the Stars. Maybe, like, I would host the Golden Globes, but I feel like Nikki Glaser really is just crushing it. So, like,
you don't want to take that from her yet.
I mean, like, I'm just trying to host a nice dinner party right now. Like, that's where I'm at.
That's where
and
you're
then
at,
I'm going to work my way up.
Perfect.
But yeah, I'd love to host one of those.
Okay, so hosting dinner party to Golden Globe pipeline. I like that trajectory.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
No, I think Dancing with the Stars is attainable.
Yeah.
We'll get on that.
But, like, I'd love a co-host. I think that'd be fun. Like, I do think it's, like, doing that solo's tough.
That's tough. Yeah. You have to work off of someone's energy.
Yeah.
Do you care that Ashley Tisdale, Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore, and Meghan Trainor is having mom group drama right now?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
I care a lot about this because I think white passive aggressive women is an animal kingdom we haven't discovered yet. Like, the amount, I mean, like, that's what Real Housewives is about, but these are real housewives. They're working. But, like, the amount of passive aggressiveness going on is just, like, something that should be studied.
Yeah.
Like, a mom group is, like, it's so not about you.
Yeah.
It's so about the kids.
And somehow it's become about these moms.
But I do kind of like that Ashley Tisdale was like, I'm not going to be bullied by this mom group.
It's fascinating to see the different sides that have all come out of it.
Yeah.
Especially like Ashley Tisdale's like, I'm writing an article in The Cut. Then Hilary Duff is like, her husband, Matthew Coma, is like making fun of the article. And then Meghan Trainor's trying to promote her poor music with the drama. It's not looking good for her.
It's like, girls, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Like, take care of your kids. Where are your children?
Where are these kids?
How are you setting an example for them?
Tess, that's a really good
like,
point.
there's a way to talk to other people,
Yep.
and this isn't it, but I'm
here
interested
for it.
in what's happening.
I would like the Secret Lives of Hollywood Women to be a new
Yeah.
Hulu TV show about them.
Yeah.
And their mom group drama. Okay, I'm glad we're aligned on that one.
Yeah.
Do you care that Kylie Jenner posed with Timmy's Golden Globe Award in a recent Instagram, almost making it like it was her win?
Ooh.
Yeah, she was like holding it like...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That doesn't affect me whatsoever. But I could see how people could get upset by that.
Totally.
If my boyfriend won a Golden Globe, I'd hold that.
That shit would be... I'd be sleeping with it.
I would be like, ah, ha, ha, he, he. Like, I could see myself doing that. So I can't judge her.
I like that. You're aligned. A dog just won a film award, the Astra Film Award, for his performance in a horror film for Best Actor.
Wait, what dog? Is it Good Boy?
I think it's good. Yeah, it's Good Boy Dog.
So I watched that. My cousin was like, you got to watch Good Boy.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
okay.
the same thing over and over again. Like, the dog hears something and then like something comes out or it doesn't.
Yep.
And the dog is incredible.
Oh.
But the plot is like mid.
Meh,
Like, you don't
okay.
like figure out anything by the end.
Sure.
But the dog is so good. Cinematography, great. Like, story's mid. But my cousin's me. I literally texted my cousin after and I was like, dog was cute. What the hell was this movie? So I do care about that. I do think like
He beat out 5 humans.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
It's like an SNL sketch waiting to
That
happen.
is so great.
Right?
Yeah, it's like, it's all about the craft, you know?
Yeah.
Like performing is being, and that dog was just being.
That dog knew the assignment and was ready to...
But the dog is really good. What humans did they beat out? Do you know?
One of them was Ethan Hawke for Black Phone 2, I think.
That's so funny.
it was
Dog
a-
beats hawk.
New headline. It's dog beats hawk. Dog beats hawk. Okay, that's not a bad. That's not. But isn't that crazy? Like,
That's so funny.
People on Twitter are just like kind of like, that's so fucked up. Like, a dog beat this person. Now it sounds like this dog beat up a person.
No, there's no abuse here.
I
Dog or human.
Dog or human abuse.
Everyone is safe.
Everyone's
but
happy.
I think that's great.
think it's fun.
I'd be upset if I was the human.
100%. But as the consumer, obsessed.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay, last one. This is what I was going to bring up before. Everyone is doing a 2016 is back trend, and they're posting a 2016 carousel of themselves from that year.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, 2016 is back. There's something in the air, the energy. Do you consider yourself feeling that energy, and will you post a carousel on Instagram?
I will not post a carousel on Instagram because I do not find joy in going back in my photos and deciding what photos to post.
Fair.
I find that very anxiety provoking.
Yes.
And then I like kind of spiral about the way I look, and I just don't know if I really need to do that. I'm looking towards the future.
I like that.
Also, I'm old, so I don't really scroll.
You may not even have photos.
I might even have photos there. They were in black and white. Let me tell you.
They're in textbooks.
They're in exactly.
No, that's totally fair. I kind of had the same thought, and then I was like, "Fuck it." I made a carousel today. I think you saw
I did
my
see it.
Yes, I hope you appreciated it.
I did.
It was
I
fun.
love looking at them.
Yeah, they're fun because it's like you see you really see, I think, a personality shift of the people, or like the different ways that they've changed.
Or how they're the same. You were blonde in one.
I had hair
You had
in one. I
hair.
had blonde.
But you're still the essence of you.
So true. Like everything in that, it was like, that's
Yeah.
me to a T.
But I would have to go into my iCloud.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know my password. Like,
Who
what are we
has
doing?
time to sift through that shit?
I don't have time for that.
No. Okay. That's
But I
completely
will
fair.
consume.
Okay, good. I'm glad. So you're happy to see it all, though.
I'm a supportive viewer.
Perfect. Well, that is Does That Matter with Tess Tregellas. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Oh, my name?
Yeah.
Yes. I thought you were saying, does that matter? I was like, I think so. Sorry.
Perfect. Okay, good. So aside from your work at Betches, Tess, you are an incredible comedian. I feel like I've learned just from you through, even I've seen when you perform, but your videos, the way that you handle yourself, the way that you come up with ideas. I feel very sincere right now, and I hope that it's reading because I think you're so funny.
Thank you.
Can you share more as an inspiring comedian myself, give a little bit more about your backstory in the comedian world, what got you started there, and advice you'd share to someone like
okay.
me?
The gateway drug to stand-up is improv.
So true.
Did you do improv?
I took 4 classes of it.
You do your UCB, you spend $2,000 or whatever, and then you go, wait a minute, there's so many personalities here. I just want my own stage time.
Yes.
And I love talking mostly about myself. And so that's what led me to stand up.
And can I ask you a question? I
Yes.
know I'm already interrupting you. Did you feel like improv, I loved it, but I felt like you really had to trust the people you were with. Like,
Yeah.
when I did it, I remember loving it and it was scary. But like the one time I had a class show, I got up there and there was like this 5'4" man who was pretending to be my dad. But then I had to be like, yeah, but we're doing a mailman scene. And then I had a guy who was a French tutor come in and derail the scene completely. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a nightmare.
I became like the babysitter, I found, of every improv group where it's
Yeah.
like I was scheduling the things, I was doing the like trying to schedule and produce, and I wasn't performing enough. And then I do think it's one of the most purest things you can do. It is so much fun.
Yeah.
It is like every time I feel a little stuck in stand-up, I go back to improv, I go to a jam, I try to meet people. It's a great way to meet people.
Yeah.
I think when I was thinking about my career, I was like, I don't see myself being on an improv team as much as I see myself like doing a solo show.
Yeah.
And I knew for me to be able to get to the goal of the solo show, I'd have to do stand-up.
Yeah.
And I think there's so much time that's going to building an improv team versus like building your set. You're only accountable for you.
Yeah.
So if you bomb, it's on you. If you do great, it's on you.
Yeah.
And there's like, I liked having that control. I think it was more of a control thing for me.
Yeah.
Because you really can't control what everybody else does
No.
on stage, but you can for you. And I really liked that adrenaline and like having that adrenaline go like right to me versus like an entire group.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did improv and then stand up. I did for a long time. I did mics and for like, oh my God, I've been doing mics for like 10 years now. It's
That's so
crazy.
cool.
But I'm now in a place where I have my hour and I feel good about it from like the last 10 years. And now I'm going back to square one and going to mics and starting with like the newest material because I've changed.
Yeah.
Like what I'm learning now is like because I've changed, my material has to change, and that it's like
That's like
it's
probably
like
a
the
death
first
sentence.
time all over again.
Yeah.
I'm like so nervous. I'm sweating.
Really?
Yes, and because it's all new stuff, and it's like it feels like a new me.
Yeah. You're like literally took all the armor off. You knew the things that were gonna hit, but now it's like
Now
I
I'm
don't
like
know.
I actually don't know. But when I went back, I was like, oh wait, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Are you doing like a new 5 each time? Or are you like, no, I'm going to do a new out? Like when you're getting up there and trying at these mics, are you doing like.
I do like the same jokes every time and then like try to tweak them.
Yep.
I find that's the best way. And then I like riff because I'll get nervous or whatever.
Yeah,
and I'll be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I also am opening myself up. I don't love crowd work, but I think like it's important. The greatest thing about stand up is like you have to read the room.
Yeah.
And I think with improv, it's like pretend they're not there.
Yeah, but here it's like you need to.
You really like if you hear something, you have to be like, wait,
Should I use
did
that?
you just say something?
Yeah. No, that's
so
so fair. When I performed a month ago now, there was I was at Broadway Comedy Club, and I had scheduled a show, and there was like comedians before me that were basically making jokes about how like she was talking about her sex life, and this guy kept interrupting her, and she made a joke that was like, "Nope, I'm not gonna fuck you," and it was very funny.
Great.
She knew how to read the audience, and I remember I performed after her, and I was so scared. Like, to your point, how do I do crowd work? And he had heckled me once or twice in the crowd, but I kind of ignored it. And I wish I had answered him like, "You're annoying, but I would fuck you." Like, as like
so funny,
as a fun callback.
And you'll get quicker with that.
Yes.
I also think like stand-up is for people pleasers. Stand-up is a great way to like actually say what you're thinking in that moment, because
Fair.
no one is expecting, smiley,
Yeah.
like me like me preppy me to be
Right.
like rude.
Yeah.
And so people find that funny.
Yeah.
I actually found that like I was using stand-up as a way to rebel and to say how I felt because I couldn't in the moment.
Yeah.
And so my personal self-work has been to be like, I can't do stand-up about something until I've confronted it.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of like, I'd go on a date, a guy would be rude to me, and then I'd like passive aggressively write a joke.
Yep.
And it'd be a great joke.
Yeah.
But I hadn't like addressed the actual thing that had happened.
Yeah.
And so I just felt really passive aggressive within that whole like, oh, I'm not actually
Situation.
being confrontational and the brave person that I'm advertising
when I'm
on stage.
Yep.
So I was like, I made a rule with myself, like, no, you can't make a joke
Yeah.
unless you've confronted them. So there was someone who
Wait,
like,
that's really good. That's
yeah.
a good way mantra.
Because I think like comedy is a therapy for a lot of people, myself included,
Yeah.
and that's not what it's for.
No, yeah, right.
You need to go talk to
As
somebody.
great as that people do say that, it's like that's a bad way to therapize
And
yourself.
you need to know your truth. And I think you can find that through stand-up, but like it can't be the only way. Like you really have to be so grounded and know yourself well. And I don't think you
can do that
know
without-
yourself when you're on stage, because it's a different version of yourself.
Yeah. Oh my God, completely. That's so cool. Well, I think that's also a good point, because you probably don't feel justified in the joke that you're making unless you actually did it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
like you said, confronting before you make a joke out of it, because then
No.
it's like, it's earned maybe for the audience, but not for yourself.
No, and it's like so much more gratifying to say something that you really mean in the moment versus like in the aftermath. Because
Waiting
you're
and
like,
being like,
because in your heart of hearts, you're like, that didn't really happen. What I really did is I sat there
Yeah.
and I did like, that's so funny. When really I was like angry with you
Angry.
and
Oh
being
my
like,
God,
that's
yeah.
rude. So that's kind of been my journey, is being
Yeah.
like trying to be less funny all the time in real life
Yeah.
and being more like myself, and then using, what I want for stand up.
I love that.
But yeah, mics are scary. But like now that I've gone back, I've been to a couple like just like dude heavy mics. And
I've noticed when I've seen shows, what is really annoying about male versus female comics, and it's seen it as a recurring thing, is that men are always talking about their girlfriend or their interactions with girls.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying because it's almost like they're not talking about themselves, and then they're trying to make some kind of misogynist. I'm saying this in a blanket statement. I don't mean all men do this, but like a lot of them throw it onto their girlfriend and make jokes about the girlfriend and their relationship to her. Whereas women comics are so much more thoughtful and are always thinking about themselves, how they're presenting themselves and their experiences from first perspective.
because we're a little bit more introspective, I also think women are really hard to roast because we're so self-aware.
Yeah.
Like a woman could be like, one of your eyebrows is taller than the other. And I'd be like, bitch, I know.
Bitch, I'm fully
I've
aware
looked
of
at
that.
myself. But if I said to a guy, one of your eyebrows is taller than the other, they'd be like, oh, because
yeah.
they have no idea.
They have no idea.
They have no idea.
They have no
So I
care.
think that's why men like to be roasted so much, is because they don't have the self-awareness that they're
can't roast
like,
themselves.
I want you to tell me what is wrong with me because
Yeah.
I'm so scared to realize it myself.
Fascinating.
I know.
I think that's a great understanding of exactly that.
I also just think because women, and I would also include like gay and LGBTQ, like we haven't really been given the space to like take our time. So it's quick. It's like joke.
Yes.
And guys are like, so what do I want to say?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually
yeah.
made a comment because one of the guys was talking about how he had too much testosterone, so he went through menopause. And I went up and I said, man, you pause, because they take so much time in between their sets. And they were like, oh. And then, oh my God, I was just so shocked about how like they're just not prepared.
Yeah.
And I think like they just need a woman's touch to be like, get your
shit together.
Get your shit together.
That makes sense too, the way that you just said that, because I've even seen when I on another comedy show, a guy was just like, "Oh, what do you guys want me to talk about up here?" And it's like sometimes that's interesting, but other times the guy seemed a little disingenuous about it. And then someone said like the moon landing. I think this was like a year or two ago, or some kind of scientific thing happened, and he couldn't do anything with it. I'm like, you're an idiot.
No, you need to earn it.
Yeah.
You need to earn pauses, any amount of pause. If it's not followed by the funniest thing, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And also applause. One of my biggest pet peeves, and I think a lot of people, is they're like, hey, give it up for so-and-so. And then they come up and then they're like, give it up for me. And you're like, what are you haven't done anything?
You haven't done anything, you
need
loser.
to earn it. And I've also found that with crowd work, like I never start a set with crowd work because they don't know me.
Yeah.
It's like you need to earn their trust.
Yeah.
You need them to feel safe.
Yeah.
And like, you're looking out for them or you're not, and they need to know that.
100%.
And that's why I usually don't do as much crowd work, but I'm opening up to it.
You're always good and quick on your feet. I feel like in the office that seems like it would translate easily for you. So I'm excited to see you do that.
I'm excited to see you do stand up.
Oh, God.
I saw you at the Blabbermouths show and you were hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
What did you do that was so funny? You saluted or something.
Oh, I think I was like making jokes that I was a server on under the shore. I was going through my career. And I was like,
I was a server. Thank you for my service or something like that. I was like, wow. So funny.
Oh, thank you. I am
so silly.
going to be in a queer comedy festival at the Broadway Comedy Club in February.
Okay.
So I'm workshopping a few new ideas to include into my original 5.
Okay.
Just so I can like spruce it up a little, and I think it'll be a little bit longer. I'm working on 2 jokes. Kind of one that kind of stands out of a people pleaser.
Yep.
Resting bitch face and how I don't have it.
You don't.
And
how many people ask you directions?
That's what I mean.
All the time?
All the time. I carried a flat screen TV down the stairs of a subway for this woman who she couldn't speak English, no shade. It was just more like I could see she was struggling. I wanted to help her and she couldn't communicate that.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I'll help you. We get it all the way down the stairs. And then it was one of the subways where you get it through the turnstile, but there are more stairs. So it was just like nightmare.
To keep going.
So we had to keep going. And then I had to put it on. I didn't even get on the same train with her, but I put it on the train with her and I had to make sure I got off in time.
I don't think that's people pleasing. I think that's chivalry. I think if you see a woman struggling carrying something, you should offer.
I'm happy to always
I
do it.
usually take, I understand when people are like, oh, I don't want people touching my things. But I have also been in times where I'm carrying something and I see a young strapping gentleman and I'm
You're
like
help me out,
seriously
bitch.
nothing.
Yeah, right.
Like I have also seen a woman trying to carry a carriage, a carriage like a.
I've seen that,
and
I always
I've
help.
done it.
Yep.
I've picked up and like, let me help you.
Yep.
And then a guy has come in and be like, oh wait, I got it. I'm like,
fuck off.
You need to think ahead.
I'm already doing what you right.
Yeah.
Talk
I should
about
be
men
doing
not having
this.
self-awareness. That you should be right there.
But it's like, you got to fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's people pleasing. I think that's just kindness. I think that's really kind.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so with resting bitch face, and then I have another joke about being gay and what it's like.
Sorry.
That's like breaking news on this podcast every episode.
Really?
We always put a breaking news headline. Yeah. But I talk about how like dating and like how, all my straight friends are always like, oh my God, I have this perfect gay guy for you. Love you. Like, this would be so great. I'm like, fuck off. That's so annoying. I hate when people do this. But I'm like, you know what? Show me his Instagram just in case.
Yeah. Show me.
And I'm trying to explain like a grinder to people. And one of the jokes is like, have you guys ever played Pokemon Go? It's Pokemon Go, but everybody's naked.
Yeah.
And like something, I'm playing around with
So
like
good.
stupid moments that can relate to it, obviously. And my other original 5, like I think I'm gonna combine it, workshop it, see where it gets to. But I'm really excited about that. Really nervous, and
that's good though. It's good. I love the nerves and the adrenaline and the energy. It's just like why you do it.
And it's such a good feeling of like, it's a good rush. It's a good natural high. And when it goes really well, I'm like, after my first comedy show, when I didn't do well in the first one, but after the second one, I remember feeling so good. My friends were all like, let's get a drink after. I go, I don't have to drink. I feel exactly.
You don't. If you are looking for like the best high ever is like a room full of people laughing with you, not at you, with you. And then you're like, and then when people come up to you after the show and they're like, oh my God, you were so good. My favorite is when like, the girls usually come up to me. I'm very like, I'm for the girls. I think it's called entertain her, not entertain him. That's like my joke.
I love that.
I am like, I don't care what he thinks. The minute a guy crosses his arms, I'm like, perfect.
This wasn't for you. Ever.
Yeah, when girls come up and they're like, oh my God, I loved you, da 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 da, amazing. And my boyfriend also thought you were really funny. And I'm like, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. note for the guys, don't say, hey, you're actually really funny. That I've gotten that also. And it's just like, just say it. Just say good set.
Yeah.
If you're looking for somebody, say great set.
Just say great set. Like,
great set.
I like that because it's so true. Oh, you were actually really funny. Well, yeah, women can be, women are funnier than men.
Actually, it's just like so not needed.
Yeah.
You're really funny.
Yeah, that's all you have to say.
Yeah.
I love that. And cheers to those chasing that natural high, to say the
It's
least.
so good.
Such a good one.
It's like, if you're posting online, it's nothing.
Oh my God.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
no, when something goes great online, it feels good.
It feels really good, but on stage is like 1,000 times
Oh my
more.
God, it really is. It's like, yeah, it's
Because
great.
it feels like work. Like you're sweaty after.
Oh my God, it feels like I played really well in a basketball
Yes,
game.
yes, exactly.
And it's like, dude, you did great today. I'm like, what? I've never played,
and if another comedian's like good set,
yes. Oh my God.
so fun.
That's like, honestly, the last thing I'll say is that's the only reason I got this comedy festival is that the guy who runs it was at one of the shows and pulled me after and was just like, how long have you been doing this? Like, that was my second show. Like, and I'm not saying this to be like, oh, I'm so amazing, I'm bragging. I mean it more like, it was so validating. Like, you feel really good when people think you're funny, but people are people, you know, like,
Yeah.
you can trust them, but like having another comedian be like, oh, we're doing this, like, I think you're funny, like, let's talk. Like, that was like the icing on the top, you know?
The
And I'm
industry.
sure you've got
But I will say the worst feeling in the world is not doing well.
Oh God,
Like bombing is the worst feeling in the world.
100%. I did an open mic night that it was my first open mic night that I didn't know that you could be more riffy with it and more improv-y with it.
Yeah.
And I just like straight ran through my whole set and I was like, oh, it was so bad. No one laughed at anything. I kept saying my lines as in real time. You know, when you're feeling more and more defeated, you keep giving up. And I was like trying to not give up, but then I kept just delivering it monotone.
Yeah.
It was humiliating in a good way that it was like, oh, you know that when you go back and do this, you don't do it that way.
Yeah.
And you also know how people are going to react in a room like this versus how they're going to react in a room that like people paid tickets to go see the comedy.
It's totally different. But I always say like the first time you do stand up, you're gonna crush, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm invincible.
Yeah.
The second time, maybe you'll do okay, and then the third time, you will bomb.
Yep.
You will bomb,
Totally.
or one of the third or fourth,
Done.
and it's that time after you bomb that really makes a difference.
Yeah.
That means like you really want to do this.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. So.
Because it's crazy. It is crazy.
It's crazy. Gosh, Tess, we've run out of time.
I know.
And I want to have like a actors on actors, comedian with you, even though I literally have only done 5 shows, so I have nothing
Hey,
to.
I think if you've done an open mic, you're a comedian.
Hell yes.
Yeah, you're in it.
All right, I get your gay stamp of approval for the week then.
I love it.
Well, thank you so much for coming by, Tess. I'm really excited for our LA trip.
Yes.
Maybe with the free time that we won't have, we'll go to a comedian.
Oh yeah,
bar
we could
place.
go to
We could check out a spot.
show. Yeah.
All right. That's it.
That's it.
Tess, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tess Treg and at Tess Tregellas on YouTube and TikTok.
Obsessed. And you can see both of us in content on the main Instagram page of Betches, at Betches. You can find me at Will Ozer. And that's it. Thanks for blabbing with us.